Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. How are you, everyone? I hope everyone is doing great by the mercy of Almighty Allah. Welcome again to Easy Learning with Sadman Sir channel. And in today's video, we are going to discuss about problem number 30, exercise 9.2 of general mathematics. So let us get started. So number 30, in the stem, you can see that some informations are given. Sin theta is equal to P, cos theta is equal to Q, and tan theta is equal to R, where theta is an acute angle. Now, this is very important information because acute angle means it has to be less than 90 degree. Now, some might ask questions, sir, can it be equal to 90 degree? No, it cannot, because if it is equal to 90 degree, then it will become a right angle. So, acute angle means the value has to be less than 90 degree. Okay. So, any value equal to or greater than 90 degree will not be accepted. Okay. Number 1. You can see that they have said R is equal to root over 3 inverse 1. So, from this information, we need to find out the value of theta. So, let us list up. Given, first of all, we will write what R is equal to given in this stem. So, R is equal to n theta, and then again given R equal to root over 3 inverse 1. So, instead of R, what can we write? Then replace tan theta equal to, and this one, 3 inverse 1 can be written as 1 by 3. I hope you have studied this one in exponential logarithm chapter already, so you know. And theta equal to 1 by root 3, because if you take the root over of 1, it will be 1 only, and then root over of 3, it will be root 3. So, 1 by root 3, it is the value of tan how much? I hope you already know that value of the trigonometric ratios. So, 1 by root 3, that is actually the value of tan 30 degree. So, from here, we can write theta is equal to 30 degree. And that is our answer. It told us to find out the value of theta, and we did so. So, number 2. Let us start it from here. You can see it is given P plus Q equal to root 2. And from that, we need to prove that theta is equal to 45 degree. Okay. So, again, we will list up the given information. For here, we know that P and Q only. P and Q. So, P is equal to sin theta. P equal to sin theta, and Q is equal to cos theta. And again, P plus Q equal to root over 2. So, how to solve it? P will be replaced by sin theta. Before replacing the value, I think it will be a little easier. It's okay, no problem. Actually, there are different ways of doing a certain problem. So we replace the value, and then we will do a square on both the sides. Root 2 minus sin theta whole square. So here we have to write side note, squaring both sides. Okay. And then it will become cos square theta is equal to a minus b whole square formula we will apply here. Okay. So a square, this is a and this is b. So a square minus 2a into b plus b square. Correct. So mention here what formula you used, that is a minus b whole square formula. Better to mention it here. And then cos square, we can write it 1 minus sin square. How? If you just check, okay, I will mention it in the side note. Now, root 2 whole square, it will give us 2 only minus 2 root 2 sin theta plus sin square theta. So, how you replace cos square by 1 minus sin square? You should mention it in the side note, okay? You know that sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. And then cos square equal to, if I change the side of sin square, it will become 1 minus sin square. So that is how we can replace cos square by 1 minus sin square theta. So if I change the side, left hand side, let us say we make it 0 and shift everything from the left hand side to right hand side. So 2 minus 2 root 2 sine theta plus sine square theta. This is what is already in the right hand side. Now if I shift this plus 1, it will become minus 1, and this minus sine square theta, it will become plus sine square theta because we changed the side. And this is 0 equal to sine square plus sine square. Let us write it first, 2 sine square theta. And then minus 2 sine theta is there, 2 root 2 sine theta. And you can notice here we have 2 and this is minus 1. So 2 minus 1, it will give us plus 1. Now this part, can we write it in the shape of a formula? Yes, we can. Let us do that. 0 equal to 2 sine square theta. Can it be written root 2 sine theta whole square? Yes, because if we do root over root 2 square, it will give us 2, and sine theta square, it will give us sine square theta. No problem. And then this 1, we can write 1 square. So we already have a square and b square. As we have minus here, we will put minus, then 2 into ab. A is this one, root 2 sine theta, into b is this one, 1. So a square minus 2ab plus b square. A formula, right? Now we have to check whether we changed anything or not. We already saw that if I do the calculation of this one, I get back this, and 1 square is 1. In between 2 root 2 sine theta into 1, it gives us 2 root 2 sine theta only. So that means we did not actually change anything. We just wrote this line in the shape of a formula. Okay. So from here, let us continue the problem in the next slide. So what we get? A minus b whole square root 2 sine theta minus 1 whole square is equal to 0. This is what we get. So now if I change this square, if I take it to the right hand side, then what will happen? It will become root over. So if you do root over 0, it will be 0 only. It doesn't make any difference. You can write here squaring root both sides. Both sides. Or you can write taking a square root on both sides. It actually doesn't matter much. So now root 2 sine theta we have here minus 1. If I take it to the other side, it will become plus 1. And sine theta will be equal to root 2 is multiplied with sine theta. So if I change the side, it will be divided 1 by root 2. From the value of trigonometric ratios, we know that 1 by root 2 is sine 45 degree. So theta is equal to 45 degree. This is what we have been asked to show. So we will write left hand side equal to right hand side. And as they told us to prove, so we will write proved. Let us get started with number 3. Number 3. So number 3 says 7p square plus 3q square equal to 4. And from this we have to show something tan theta equal to 1 by root 3. So let us continue our calculation. 7 into p square. P is sine theta. It will be sine square theta plus 3 into q is cos square. So cos square theta equal to 4. Then one of them has to be changed. Okay. So let us say I keep sine square as it is. Cos square, I will write 1 minus sine square. I have already shown you in the previous slide why cos square can be replaced by 1 minus sine square. You can repeat the same side note here. Okay. Actually, the importance of side note, why you have to write it? Because you are board examining people, right? You will appear the board exam, inshallah. So your paper will be examined by one of the teacher in Bangladesh, and he may work anywhere. So you don't know him. It's not your school teacher will check. No, any teacher in Bangladesh might check your paper. Math teacher, obviously. So some of the teachers take this very seriously, whether the students have written the side notes or not. So for that, sometimes they deduct mark. So why we will give them the chance to deduct our mark, okay? As we know what to write, we will put it as the side note, okay? 7 sine squared theta plus, if you lift up the bracket, 3 into 1, 3, minus 3 into sine squared theta, 3 sine squared theta, equal to 4. Okay, if 4, this 4, if I change the side and bring it to left hand side, then it will be minus, right? So let us do that in this line only. Minus 4, and the right hand side will become 0 now. So 7 square theta minus 3 sine square theta, it will give us 4 sine square theta, and plus 3 minus 4. Plus 3 minus 4, that will give minus 1, equal to 0. So 4 sine square theta equal to minus 1. If I take it to other side, it will become 1. So sine square theta is equal to 1 by 4, because 4 is multiplied. Change the side, it will be divided. So sine theta, how did I get sine theta? Taking root over. So we have to take root over on this side. Sine theta equal to 1 by 2. Now 1 by 2, it is the value of sine, I guess 30 degree. Yes, 30 degree. So theta is equal to 30 degree. This is what I got. Now what they told us to prove, from there tan theta is there in the left hand side. So left hand side equal to tan theta, and we have tan theta is equal to 30 degree. We just found out theta is equal to 30 degree. So what is the value of tan 30 degree? That is 1 by root 3 only. So that is our right hand side. Right hand side. Tan theta is equal to 1 by root 3. We have proved. Showed, because they told us to show. Showed. So that is the solution of the creative number 30. If you have any doubt in this one, get into contact with me by writing in the comment section, and share it with your friends, those who are in need of this, in need of the solution of this problem. Okay. So I wish everyone good luck, happy studying, stay well. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Bye bye.